Lots of people ask about our sourdough starters. So first let's talk about why you would want to purchase a sourdough starter to get started making sourdough bread and other baked goods at home. Sometimes people will take flour and water and they'll use that to capture wild yeast and bacteria in the air and make their own sourdough starter from scratch. And that can be a really great option, but let's face it, not all of us are blessed to live in a place with delicious tasting yeast and bacteria in our air. And so a sourdough starter like this can really get that process going for you and get you a consistent taste profile. So let's talk about the 4 sourdough starters that we carry. First, we have our San Francisco sourdough starter. And this is a very classic starter. You'll generally want to use it with white flour. We also have a whole wheat starter. It is best used with whole grains. So if you bake with whole grains regularly, this is a good option for you. We also have a rye sourdough starter if you're looking to make classic rye sourdough bread. And then we have a gluten-free starter, and we do use an independent lab to test our gluten-free starter. We test down to less than 5 parts per million, so this is a great option if you're pursuing a gluten-free diet. Now, if you're a beginning sourdough baker, we generally recommend sticking with either the San Francisco or the whole wheat sourdough starter. They're just a little bit easier to work with. The rye and the gluten-free generally require just a tad more attention during baking, so keep that in mind. No matter what sourdough starter you choose, they can be used to make not only bread, but other baked goods like muffins, pancakes, waffles, cookies. The list goes on and on. If you check out our website, you'll find a lot of recipes, articles, and videos for using a sourdough starter because we're here to help you be successful and do this. Happy baking.